Oh, let's just... Oh, that's so fucking cheap. I was gonna see if we could use our, throwing darts. Yeah.
Saverio, I'll be back with the other guards!
Yeah, so I guess I was wrong earlier when I was saying we actually have to, chase this guy down. And actually, these guards right here are actually faster, than the ones we, normally encounter. And you don't really actually have to, you know, catch him. It's best to catch him, because if you don't catch him, basically all you have to do is God damn it. All you have to do is kill the other guards. And basically he locks some of the doors, and you basically just have to kind of take an alternative route. Which again is pretty shitty, but you know. Oh well. Oh shit, that's what it was. I was like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? It gives you a couple places where you can actually get him at. None of them being right here, because you can't really get him this early. But there's certain parts that you can actually stealth assassinate him before he actually gets into. I think right here you can actually get him if you're quick enough, but I don't think I remember being quick enough. So right up here is the easiest way to get him. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's literally the first time I've ever actually gotten him. I don't think I've ever gotten him actually before that. So I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. I guess we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go in here. Oh. Open the door. Alright. Well then. Well, I guess it's basically just so you don't have to fight the other guards. Which I'm okay with, I guess. Doesn't really change anything. So yeah, basically, if you don't catch the guards, all you have to do is kill the guard. Or if you don't catch that guard, you just have to kill the other guards in that room, which, you know, isn't that big of a deal.
Et benedictio Dei omnipotentes, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo.
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
So yeah, basically, we are going to ruin their day. We're going to shit on their parade.
It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Yep. So as you can see, there are treasure galore, as well as,
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
sounds good to me. Just pop open their casket, which I think is kind of fucked up, to be honest. Because, I don't know, I mean, there's a dead body in there. Why would you fuck with that? But it does have the seals that we need. So we'll be going, and I think there's another one here. And as Rebecca said, the Seal of Darius is the one we just collected. As she just said, I think there's actually another one she's going to mark on our map right here in Firenze that we can get. And if so, if I'm not stupid, which I very well may be, I don't know. If so, we'll be heading over and getting that done. Or maybe not, I don't know, because it might not let us. Because I think we just completed one of the sequences. I think that would be sequence 4. I think. Not 100% sure. Don't quote me, guys. Let's see. Well, yeah, let's just open the map. So, yes. So, yeah, as you can see, there's an Assassin's Tomb here. And as I said, we are going to be going over... I guess I should mark it on my map, because I don't think it'll pop up on our mini-map unless we actually, like, pinpoint it. And we're going to go head over there and do that one. I won't be speeding up the Assassin Tombs, just for the fact that they are a little bit annoying and difficult to get through. And you may not actually be able to see if I speed up the footage.
They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... What the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, and stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Alright, so, yeah. La Volpe is a very good asset to our group, I guess. Basically, he helps us a lot. Not just here in Firenze, but he actually helps us, I think, a little bit later on in the game. Which is good, you know. It's always good to have partners in crime. And considering he is the... so that's the dude right there. If you tackle him, you'll actually end up getting a shit ton of money, which is fucking awesome. I guess assassinating him doesn't actually do the job, as you probably shouldn't do that. So yeah, now we have all the leather armor, and we have another piece of that armor right there. I don't know, I forgot what it was called. We weren't able to use that, sadly. And the stiletto is actually a pretty good fucking item, but we don't have enough money.
Come back anytime.
I don't want your money, dude. But thank you. I'm glad that you offered it up, so I didn't have to take your life. So as you can see, we just increased our value of the villa, which is pretty fucking sweet because, as I said, the more you increase the, you know, higher chance you're going to increase your income, which, you know, is a good thing because it's always good to have extra cash to spend. And believe me, we will need it actually by the end of the game. I think I actually stated this earlier. By the end of the game, we'll actually not be able to purchase everything if we aren't careful. Just for the fact that, you know, if you get to a certain point in the game, you actually can't go back. I love the fucking architecture. I think it's one of the biggest things that actually drew me to the Assassin's Creed games, was the architecture in the games. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that glimmering over there, I think, is actually a feather. And you know what? I'm going to go get it. You know why? Cause fuck it. Why not? I know I said earlier in the series I wasn't going to be going out of my way to get one, or to get feathers and stuff, but I lied. I lied. No! God damn it. As you can see, our health from completing collections, basically getting the armor and stuff like that, increases our health a little bit, you know, and each time we do, you know, complete a little bit of the story and complete more of the collections, whether that be getting more of the, what are they called? Codex pages. My brain is just not working tonight. Whether it's the codex pages, I think actually treasure may increase it as well. Not 100% sure on that one. But basically, if you complete more collections, you actually get higher health, as well, of course, progressing through the story. So this one right here is a little bit weird to actually get, and we want to make sure we don't actually fall down there, because I think it's one of those spots where if you land in it, you actually have to start the mission. And like I said, I don't want to start the mission yet. Oh yeah, okay. So this one is actually. There we go. I was hoping it's right below there. This one is actually on the bottom floor, which is actually really great because I hate trying to parkour up to the actual thing. I actually should have came here earlier in the game to see if this was actually, like, here. I know you wouldn't be able to actually go into it, but I should have just came to see if it was actually here, but I didn't think about that. Because, I mean, that's kind of not inconspicuous, you know, it's like, just bam, right on the side of a building, you know, a skull, you know, in an assassin symbol, and I don't know. I just think that would have, you know, been something that, you know, someone would have checked out, because I'm guessing these buildings are pretty fucking, you know, pretty old at this time. Of course, you know, as of now, they're old. They're at least, you know, 300-400 years old. But I don't know, you know, in this time how new they were.
Stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
So, as I said, it does get harder and harder when you do the, what are they called? The Assassin's Tombs, and this one is so fucking unforgivable. As you can see, like I said, you gotta make sure you pay attention, so it kind of gives you a little bit of a rundown of actually where you're supposed to go. And I think it actually just fully healed us, which is great, because, like I said, this is one of those things, if you get too high up, you'll actually end up dying from a fall, which is fucking annoying as hell. So, find the Assassin's Sarcophagus. Yeah, I've actually just, like, I've gotten up to the very top and actually took a nosedive off, all just because I pointed my analog stick in the wrong fucking direction, and you guys don't understand how frustrating as hell that is. I mean, you guys probably can, of course, imagine how frustrating it is, but it's, ugh. And this is pretty cool, because if you, you get to a certain point in the,
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Yeah, it basically just explained what I was gonna say. You get to certain parts in the tomb, and it'll actually drop down ladders, which is very cool, and I do appreciate the fact that they did this. Just because of the fact once you get closer to the end of it, it would be a pain in the ass to have to really redo the entire thing, all just because of something simple like that. It's just a little fuck up. So I really do appreciate Ubisoft for not being complete fucking douchebags. And, you know, fucking us over by not doing that. And the next one, I don't know where it is, actually. And, I remember, I think it's somewhere close, or I know it's in this tomb. There's, like, see? Something just like that. So, as you guys can tell, I lost half of my health just from that one fall right there. So, imagine actually ending up doing that farther in. So check something. Okay, I don't know why, but I almost had a heart attack because I was like, oh god, my fucking mic is muted, isn't it? I don't know why I had a thought like that it would be, but I don't know. I think it's just because, as I told you guys before, the first time I recorded this, my mic got muted somehow. And, you know, I had to redo the whole first recording, which isn't as bad, because, you know, I can't really do anything. I can re-record the, you know, the beginning part because it's only the beginning, but seeing as this game autosaves, which is the only real bad thing about games that autosave, or I guess most games now, just autosave instead of actually having you, the ability to actually make save states or whatever, or actually save in the game or whatever you want to call it, is the fact that, you know, you're basically screwed if you don't, you know, make sure that all your equipment is up to par, or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. It's actually getting hot here, guys. I'm getting sweaty. Yay! See, I was so fucking close to the next portion of it where I wouldn't have had to deal with it. So yeah, this is the part that I had a lot of trouble with. I think that this was the one part that I had been a dumbass and I looked away and couldn't figure out how to do it. So that's actually where we're headed to, is way the fuck up there. Basically how you do this, the part that I had an issue with is I didn't know how the hell to get over there. Well, how you do that is you actually just go around here. You just parkour your way across, and then now you can actually make your way all the way